This video is a continuation of our $2,500 daily driver challenge where we buy, fix, and register cool cars before we daily drive them for an entire month. Our cars are done now. They're ready to rock, which means we have to start driving them tomorrow. Wherever we go, whatever we do, we gotta take our clappers. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a mess. So let's get driving. You can see me. I'm using my phone flashlight right now. I'm driving the Galaxy home. This is the night before day one of the Daily Driver Challenge. Cameraman and I live 30 minutes away from the shop. We're about 3/4 of the way home right now. The Galaxy's performing awesome. It's running cool. My radio is bumping. And the best part is, I think I'm faster than Cameraman. He's gonna try and smoke me in the corners, but watch how I keep up when we get out the straight. Somebody's not too fast, are they? Oh, I'll see you later, cameraman. You slow ass motherfucker. Yeah.
This is the maiden voyage of the Conquest. I'm driving it to my house, which is 30 minutes away from the garage. And 15 minutes into the drive, the car has already pretty much lost all fuel pressure. I'm assuming that the fuel pump is bad. I guess I'm just gonna limp it home to my house and hopefully I can make it to the shop in the morning. Guys, this is not good. Oh my God, please don't die, please don't die. It is not sounding good. This fuel pump is on its last leg. Please don't die on me. I'm so close to my house, please. Oh my God, please don't die. Oh, come on. Oh my God, please stay alive. Guys, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna have to push this car home. Come on. This is terrible. Why did I do this? We got some momentum. We're good. We're going 30 miles an hour. Do not buy $30 Amazon fuel pumps. Oh boy, here comes the hill. We got some momentum, buddy. Come on, Mr. Conquest. Come on, Mr. Conquest. Don't give up on me now, boy. Don't you dare give up on me right now. You got this. This is not good. I'm giving it less than a quarter throttle right now, and it is not happy. Okay. Okay. Why is it running better all of a sudden? What the fuck? Well, it just started running better. Okay, I don't know what the fuck's going on with this thing, but I'm about to pull into my driveway, and I'm calling it a night. So, good night.
What's up? Day one, 6:45. Let's go to the gym.
Cause I done ran me a ham off of moving them turkey bags. Then I got so many bags, you would think that I work for Glenn.
It is day one. We are gonna go for a little drive and see what happens. That's new. It's my AC.
Cause the weapon formed against me shall prosper, yeah.
The drone on these cars is abysmal. I'm at 2,500 RPM and I can't hear myself think, and I really have to yell to make sure you guys can hear me. But this thing is running really good. I cannot complain about that. This car is so fun. Day one of daily driving the Showtime Merc. Today I gotta run up to my old job to drop off some stuff that I still had. So it's about a 30-minute drive. Let's see how the Merc does. I will say, Tom and I drove home last night. We were kind of beating the snot out of our cars, and the Showtime Merc did get a little bit hot again. I was talking to Tom about it. He said it's because I put a 190 thermostat in. It's going to run towards the top of normal, maybe a little bit above. A little bit worrisome, but I'm just going to rock with it and hope for the best. All right, we're good. We got it.
This album is dedicated to all the teachers that told me I never amount to nothing. To all
all the people that lived above the buildings that I was hustling from that called the police on when I was just trying to make some money.
The dude in the Camaro with the Showtime merch.
In the struggle, you know what I'm saying?
It's the next day. I ordered a new fuel pump and it should be here tomorrow. I'm obviously going to have to limp it back to the shop to put the fuel pump in, but I'm hoping I'll be able to make it back because I have to drive this or have someone tow it. I feel like that would be cheating, so I'm gonna try to limp it back to the shop tomorrow.
All right, here we are, day one. Getting ready to do a little test drive. I'm gonna go meet Thomas for lunch. It's about 30 minutes away, so it's a good test. I've done some increasingly bigger circles and the car's been pretty good. So yeah, here we go. Hopefully she makes it. I don't want to be late because, you know, there's food awaiting.
Second task of the day, just drove the Galaxy on a very short trip to meet Papa John for a business lunch, and the Galaxy's doing great. I love how it smells in here. I love how the car sounds. The sound system is incredible. I'm really happy, minus the giant trans leak. Side note, check out how cool my keys are. I believe these are the original keys. As somebody who kind of nerds out about keys, that's really cool.
It's a return trip, successful, made it all in one piece. Still got this one that's stuck down. I'm hoping it's just in that switch panel. Looks like I got a new light, check engine light. I also developed an interesting jangle on the left passenger wheel, so I'm gonna probably pull that up and take a look at it.
I was driving back from my old job and then I wasn't. This thing does not want to crank. Everything looks normal from the gauges, but it does not want to fire. That is less than ideal. All right, let's see what's going on. All right, we're here, side of the highway. So I just looked underneath the engine bay. Nothing really stuck out to me. This has happened before, and you just kind of got to give it some time, and then sometimes it starts up. Let's see. Ah, Showtime Merc, come on, man. I was so happy. It was running cool. I was like, man, we got this in the bag. Yeah, I got cocky. Tow truck is on the way, but for shits and giggles. Nope, all right. Ah, Showtime Merc.
Oh no.
Showtime Merc. It needed a break. It was doing too much of a show. So it went behind stage real quick, just grab some water, but she'll be back, don't worry, we're good. I should have done a little bit more of minor research. It was the inertia switch in the trunk. I felt a bump, it died. I don't know why I did not think to check that. I knew that it had, I even thought about it. That would have saved me a lot of time. All right, well, we're good.
I pressed the button.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Matt's with me.
I pressed the button. Show him it.
If you ever want to with anybody who's got a Fox body, just take the switch, shake it, or just pull it out, and it won't start. We should not be doing this, so I'm going to give the honors to the Fox body god himself.
Do not do this. This is how you die. But since it's cameraman's car, you know what they say. Cameraman never dies. We're zip tying it. We're just gonna. I am a professional. I am an electrician by trade. So zip ties and me are one. This might be my best work yet.
Oh yeah!
Put a little tape around that so it doesn't fall off.
We're good.
We're good.
Hell yeah, high five, Matt. Woo!
Day 2, good morning, let's go to the gym. Today we are joined by rain, not cool. I also need to top off transmission fluid because it's leaking it so bad. Time for breakfast, Mr. Galaxy. I hope you're hungry. I spilled some. On a pleasantly surprising note, the Galaxy doesn't seem to leak water in anywhere. The wipers only have one speed though, and it's kind of annoyingly fast.
Day 2 of the challenge, going through just a couple things, little safety stuff just to check. I got a rat on my rear wheel. I'm thinking something's going on with the coilovers. My left rear wheel is making an interesting jingle jangle whenever I hit bumps. Got worse as my trip progressed, so hoping something just came loose. That makes an alarming sound when you're going down the road. What I'm gonna do here, pretty easy. I'm a little worried that this came loose. I'm pretty sure I tightened it once, but give it a good crank. We're back in business. So you know how I mentioned sometimes want to jump around a little bit when I hit the brakes. I was so focused on the front suspension, I never spent any time looking at the rear suspension. That's very bad. So, checking the other wheel. Also bad. Parts cars are awesome. Check this out. less movement.
It is time to try to limp this thing to the shop. Damn, she looks good. Look how pretty she is. I got about 35, 40-minute drive to the shop. I'm just hoping that it makes it there. I have faith. That's badass. It is a very bad day to get stranded on the side of the road because it is raining. And I also do not have any wipers. My master secret plan to not getting wipers was to put ceramic, like Rain-X or ceramic shit on the windows, and I forgot. Just left my house. I cannot see anything. It's actually quite dangerous.
That sounds so good. Meaty snaps for you.
I don't know if that's normal or not.
A pull a day keeps the doctor away.
There's f***ing spiders all over this goddamn car. I hate it. I just had the biggest f***ing daddy long leg I've ever seen in my goddamn life climb out of that vent and onto my leg.
First fuel up. I don't have a working gas gauge, so this will all be pure guesstimation. I have a little gas jug in the trunk for when I inevitably run out. But hopefully I am smart enough to remember that my gas gauge doesn't work. About to leave cameraman's sorry ass in the dust. Oh. It's tragic. He's gone. Bye-bye. Oh, and my car sounds so good.
I have made it to the shop. It didn't run quite as bad as it did last night on the way here, but it was still running pretty terrible. I do have good news though. My fuel pump has showed up. I went with an AEM 400 liter per hour inline fuel pump. That should not cause us any problems and is probably way too overkill for this car. Hopefully after this, I don't have any more issues. Everything is off. I took the pickup off and there's some gunk in there. It's pretty rusted up. I'm wondering if little pieces of rust are breaking off and causing problems. So I'm gonna try my best to clean that out before I put everything back together. I'm gonna put everything back together. I got my hose fittings on the fuel pump. It was like threaded lines on each end. I got these fittings so that we could just use the hoses. So that should work perfect.
Just pulled up to Tom's. There is smoke coming from my dash. That's not ideal. I don't smoke fire, so I'm just gonna hope that it's just coolant coming from the heater core.
I was hoping to put off my transmission fluid leak, but I let the car sit in the driveway when I got home for literally 10 minutes. And I looked under it to see this. So at this point, it's getting worse. And it's pissing out. It's not dripping, it's pissing out. I don't know why, I don't know where. Got a brand new Transpan gasket. I'm really, really hoping it's not an internal seal or something bad and hard.
All right, clean out the fuel filter after seeing the terrible rust in the fuel tank.
I have drained the hot transmission fluid out of my car and discovered the causes of the leak. This cheap ass gasket on half of the bolt holes is broken, which would explain why after driving longer it got worse and worse. Yeah, it's like actually like ripped in half. F you, Amazon. For some reason, the Ford C4, the most common automatic transmission in all Ford vehicles from literally like the 60s to the 80s. Tell me why parts stores don't carry this gasket.
All right, I'm going to pull the driver's side out. It is not supposed to do that. Hard part's gonna be getting that bolt out from the back. Okay, so this is the rear side that has the ABS sensor signal pad.
I definitely don't want to touch this thing. That's like, get the torch out. So we're gonna deal with the ABS light and I think it'll be okay.
This is great fun and I'm starting to realize that maybe I don't like Mopars this much. You can see this in here. Well, first off, I realize this control arm's cocked. Check this. bolt won't come out because it's hitting the body. What kind of stupid ass that blankety blank design is this? The thing that really sucks is if I want to use the parts car part, I gotta do everything 2 times. I'm starting to not like this car a lot.
Guys, as you can see, I am not in my car. I'm in Declan's G35. I had to borrow it because I needed to go pick up a fuel filter for my car and a transmission pan gasket for Tom's car. Gonna be making about close to a 2-hour round trip of this thing, and let me tell you, I am not complaining. This car is really nice for a $1,700 car. I mean, you guys can hate on G35s all you want, talk your shit. In my opinion, this is the nicest car by far in the group.
We're finally able to source a new gasket that is not crap. So Josh picked that up while he was grabbing some other parts, and I'm using it plus silicone, because if I have to keep topping off transmission fluid every time I drive the car, I'm going to be very upset. If this amount of goop plus gasket does not seal it, I don't know what will. Transpan is reinstalled. I've let the silicone set for like half an hour. I really hope it doesn't leak, because that was like the one sucky thing about driving this car, was that I was always worried about the trans leak.
We put the AEM fuel pump in and very heinously put a sock on the fuel pickup tube, so now I'm going to start it up and drive it and see if it fixes it. Let's go! I want to point out that I did not wire in the new injector connectors yet. That could still be the problem, but we'll see. That was okay. It broke up a little bit, but much better. Now let's see what pull number 2 does. That's usually when it breaks. Okay. I don't want to get too excited yet. It's running pretty good. Looked like it was making around 10 or 11 pounds there. Still breaking up a little bit, but a lot better.
Yeah, it's nowhere near as bad.
It's a lot more manageable. I think I'm gonna splice in those injector connectors and see if that helps a little bit. It still breaks up a teeny little bit.
When?
Like really high RPMs, like 5,
but like
6
it's
grand.
screaming, dude.
Yeah, it's like driving out.
How'd you feel, cameraman? It's all right. I mean,
right.
I have the slowest car, so I can't really talk.
It's not like fast, but I don't feel like it's slow either.
I think your G35 will still be faster.
Yeah.
We're here for a good time, not a long time.
Hey, get the fuck out of my car, bro.
I still have a transmission leak, and it looks like it's coming from the pan gasket now, but it's actually coming from the dipstick tube O-ring. I just lifted it up and sprayed it down with brake clean and got it all dry, and you can see the fluid dripping out of the dipstick tube hole very steadily at that. And this is not something I want to ignore, because for the past 2 days I've been waking up and filling my transmission fluid a lot. It appears I have fixed my transmission fluid leak once and for all. That dipstick tube O-ring was super dry, but I put new one in, filled it up. I don't see any more leaks. So I'm going to treat myself and celebrate, because these are nice wheels. I put the missing center caps on them, and they're great. I love them. But I kind of want to steal them for another Mustang. So I already have other wheels in my wheel pile. Just like Declan stole wheels from Josh, and just like Papa John borrowed some wheels from me, I'm gonna borrow some wheels from myself. Now, if I were to sell these beautiful torque thrust wheels with their brand new tires on Marketplace, I could get at least 800 bucks. Honestly, probably 1,000. They're in perfect condition. And these wheels that are already in my wheel pile only cost me $600. If you guys are really gonna try me in the comments, I'll sell these torque thrusts to prove a point, but I'm not gonna do that. I know they're worth 800 bucks. Those wheels in the wheel pile are worth probably about the same. They're gonna pimp it up a little bit. A lot of it. Yes, believe it or not, I paid 600 bucks for these Raceline 20-inch wheels with good tires. I'm gonna trade with myself, and these are gonna look awesome. They come with spinners. Come on, can't tell me that's not badass. And for 600 bucks, which I'm not removing from my budget because torque thrusts are worth the same, that's a win. I saved you the trouble of watching me install them. Let's see how she sits now. Oh, that's pimp. That's pimp. This looks badass. Damn! I love trading wheels with myself. It's my favorite. Look at that. Looks like a SEMA car.
Well, Tom's been having fun making his car look better. Mine completely broke. It's 10:17 at night and I am very scared right now that I will not be able to fix it in time to go home. I tried replacing the injector connectors and now magically the car does not run anymore. We are all dumbfounded as to why this happened because there's literally only 2 wires coming out of each connector. So I put the wires in pretty much every different configuration they possibly could be put in. I switched the connectors back and forth. We tested for spark. It is getting spark. The fuel pump is working according to Tom. So I don't know what the is going on.
Basically, his car got to running awesome and running great. And then he wanted to swap those injector harnesses into better ones. And then he did. And he did it properly with solder and shrink wrap. And then the car wouldn't start, and it hasn't started since. And it's been like 5 hours.
I did it so nice and neat too.
We're all very dumbfounded. How could that happen? You did not touch anything else. And the injector connectors were newer, so they were a better fit, a sealed fit, a clipped fit. They were correct. And now it doesn't start.
I just resoldered the old connector back in, so let's see if that changes anything. What the f?
How is that even possible? They're like the same connector, and this is the worst connector.
I'm confused.
Look, this is the old one, and this is the new one. They are the same thing, but the new one is far better. Explain to me why the new one does not work. Well, it runs again. That's good.
Tom, I'm not very happy with you right now.
Why? Because my car's faster and more pimp?
Yes. All right.
Did I just take the words right out of your mouth?
Yeah. Exactly that. Exactly those
My
two
car's
reasons.
fucking awesome. He's back post-test drive. How'd it go, J-Man?
It runs great. Phenomenal even. I don't know about better, man. It runs pretty good.
Good morning once again. I have bad news. Really? I have not good news. I put those wide wheels on the car, and while granted it looks very cool, it has totally put a magnifying glass on my bad alignment. The car, I know, is towed out in the front, and because these wheels have significantly wider tires, I can feel that a lot. So it's basically pulling the car all over the road. The car basically darts left and darts right anytime the steering wheel moves a little bit. It's pretty sketchy and it's pretty annoying. So I definitely need to adjust the tow. So I'll be doing that today. But for now, I'm gonna go to the gym and get big and strong. It goes where it wants. It is not very fun. It's actually rather scary and dangerous. Every time I turn the steering wheel slightly, it jerks the wheels and they squeal as if I'm about to crash. It sounds like I'm crashing at all times. I will say today I am a little annoyed by my car. I'm back from the gym now. It's still like 7:45 a.m., but I have to fix this. So I've got it jacked up. I'm gonna WD-40 up the tie rod adjusters and hopefully I can eyeball this in a little less sketchy.
It's Thursday morning. I gave up last night because I was frustrated with that stupid bolt issue. Did some Googling. Looks like there's 2 ways you can do it. You can cut the bolt or you can drop the whole cross member. I've got experience cutting these suspension bolts. They're usually pretty damn hard and they chew up sawzall blades. So I'm gonna go for the cross member drop. That being said, it's extremely difficult to do it in the driveway on jack stands because, as you can see, the jack stands are supporting the cross member. There's really not a whole lot that can support the car while you're doing that. So I bit the bullet last night. I found some affordable control arms of these on Rock Auto and having them shipped here, and I'm gonna eat the 58 bucks just so I don't have to drop 2 cross members. So the plan is I'll get those parts. I will put the car in a lift and just replace it. So for now, I'm gonna slap it back together just so I can be driving it for the challenge. I got some stuff I wanna run around and do today. I wanna use the car, so I'm gonna grab this crossmember piece off of this one, throw it all back together on the other one, and we'll be on the road, and then we'll fix the rest of it this weekend. Amazing what a good night's sleep can do. I got this slapped back together with pretty short order. You know, this isn't great, but Yeah, it'll deal for a little while till I can get the new ones in. You know, if this wasn't a budget challenge, my instinct on this would be to go aftermarket, because since it's so low, the camber's all messed up. I need some adjustable arms and, you know, something a little more sturdy, but it'll do for now.
I have completed a very lazy eyeball alignment, no measuring at all. I just loosened the driver's tie rod adjuster, and because they were towed out so bad, did one full turn in, so I'll drive it and see if it's less scary. Okay, it definitely still darts, but not quite as bad. A little more adjustment needed. Also, I hate the wipers because they hit the body and make annoying smacking sounds. Woo! Attempt 2 after more adjustment. Way better, way better. Oh wow, it's amazing when your car doesn't constantly try and pull you off the road. Oh wow, oh wow, that's great. I didn't measure a single thing either. I just eyeballed it. I can feel that it's not perfect by any means, but wow, that's actually drivable now. It's less scary. It was pretty bad when my tires were constantly screaming at me. That's pretty good. Oh yeah, I'm not even worried about it now.
Day 3 is upon us. I'm still feeling pretty good. Some people are still having problems, Josh included, but lo and behold, the crappy G35 is still running crazy, man. I will say today we're going for more of like a kind of a fun trip. I'm gonna head up to a local spot and try and take some cool pictures of the G. I still am monster trucking with that fitment, and the front driver's side fender is cooked. I found some hardware store spray paint, and it was not the same color. I was gonna spray paint the front bumper because it needs some love too, but the exterior definitely needs some love. The interior has definitely come a long way. We don't have a bunch of jumbled wires and spray paint all over the interior. It definitely looks a lot better, so I'm not worried about the interior. I would like to find some Facebook Marketplace lowering springs. That'd be cool. And then maybe a fender. And I think this thing would be really clean.
Let me take it for a test drive after all the suspension work. See what we got. Hopefully it fixed the darty brake problem. It gets pretty good. Oh, here we go. Brake test. Ah, yeah. Hey, baby. Starting to feel more like a car. Here we go, brake test. Oh, yeah. We'll call this test drive successful. Okay, yeah, super good.
Okay, it's Friday. I didn't drive much yesterday because I was doing a lot of video work, but today I'm excited to take this car to the shop, and I am well aware. After driving this to get dinner, once it dried off last night, I can proudly say my eyeball alignment is just about perfect. Not sketchy at all. I'm not scared to drive the car anymore, and that's great. I was getting a little touchy yesterday morning. I didn't really love the car, but I love it again now. To my ears.
Getting on I-95, maiden voyage. See how this thing does that speed. Woohoo! Feel all that power. Oh yeah, fingers crossed.
Another beautiful day driving the Showtime Merc. In the recent days, I have discovered that I have the slowest car. Well, I have decided that I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to care about speed. My two main focuses now are looking good and driving good. All right, we're going for style and reliability. It's day 4. Things are going good. I'm pretty sure everyone else is having some good times too, I hope. Man, it's hot today. And you know what that means? That means I'm gonna crack on my AC. Not a problem for me. All right, so I'm halfway to Tom's. My check engine light just came on. I don't think it's for anything major. It seems to be idling fine. It's running all right. That's slightly concerning. That sucks. I'm just trying to get to the shop ASAP. I read on a forum somewhere, if you get a check engine light, if you just absolutely hammer the piss out of it, it should just go away. I did make it back to my apartment, but I have some bad news. The car was running phenomenally after I put the new AEM fuel pump in it for about 90% of the trip, and then as soon as I got onto my road, started cutting out again. My only guess is now, I mean, I'm 99% sure after looking into that tank that rust is just somehow still getting through the lines and clogging everything up. Our solution to that is I ordered a $200 fuel cell on Amazon, and we are going to be putting that in today. Only I cannot drive the car home because I don't want to damage my $200 fuel pump that I blew my budget over. So Mr. Aiden, aka Mr. Cameraman, is on his way to come pick me up. So I will see you guys when he gets here.
All right, guys, I just hit it with the scan reader. We're good. The code was just low efficiency on one of the cats, which one of the cats that I got off Josh was missing half of the cat. So that is either blowing out or the O2 sensor is just not reading how crappy it is, but no worries. That's out of the way.
Expertly clearanced. We can put this right there. You know what? I think that's fine. I think with 2 bolts holding them right here, it might just do that a little bit. Do you mind if your gas tank does that while you drive?
That's not a good sound. Gas.
Why is it doing that
Gas
sound?
slurping around.
Alright, so basically, I think that's a great idea. I have made really, really nice spacers to go underneath the fuel tank on the passenger side. I do have to flatten them though, because right now they are not true at all. Let me fix that.
And then go there and there.
Hopefully that's close. We'll see. I hope the Starion enthusiasts don't mind. To make the gas tank not rattle so bad, some sound deadening. Right there. And the gas tank can go right into position. Taz just pointed out we should have maybe cut out a little more than that.
No, that's fine.
That little guy's in the way.
That's
As
fine.
this return line, it's okay.
Let's
Okay,
keep that
I'll be
one
doing a
open.
little more cutting. Unless Josh wants to.
I'll cut some.
All right, get to work.
Cut this.
Currently, geniusly rigging up the fuel tank vent. We got a nice, tight vent line right there. And look, there's this rubber grommet down here. I cut it with a razor. Now I can take this hose, that is the vent hose, and shove it through. That's beautiful and factory looking. I eyeballed that and I shouldn't have. We're gonna put that right there, under the tank. That's the way it should be. It's been like 2 hours. What's happened?
Fuel cell is flawlessly installed with the carpet. With the carpet cut out perfectly by Tom.
Looks great. Factory. Fuel pump is actually mounted. This fuel line is borderline kinky, but it should work.
Really?
We'll see.
Give me
Cameraman?
that. Give me that. I stole this.
Fresh 93. We only got a little bit on the carpet. Kenny, what if I let go of the funnel so it went all over the interior?
It's Josh's car. It's
Wouldn't
not
that
my
be a
problem.
funny prank to pull on Josh?
All right, I'm starting.
What if we force him to smoke cigarettes afterwards too?
Oh no, don't make a mess, Kenny.
It's Josh's car. It's not my problem.
Now we're watching for leaks.
This is the 4th time we've messed with the fuel system.
Moment of truth.
It chokes you out.
It is. Can we disable that?
Kenny, we have a bomb behind us.
Yes, I like bombs.
We have the official test of does it work good. Not bad. That's a lot faster than Mr. Real Tail Galaxy.
I like this car.
The Questicle is quick.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
This pure Lancia Stratos right there.
I didn't know you knew French.
That's Italian.
Yeah, every gas station for a month now.
What you got in there?
Oh, you know, it's a race car. Hey, hey!
It looks good, man. It looks factory like
Yeah,
that.
in the very dark, not good lighting, it looks great. Whoa! I never looked at it coming out of the spout before. That's crazy.
God damn, Honda boy!
Hey, that's better.
It definitely runs
It
better.
didn't break up that time.
A little bit of a second gear grind. I can't handle my shifting. It's okay.
Alright, hammering. Oh, there you go.
$6 grand, come on.
A little bit around 45.
Maybe. Well, maybe $5 grand is it.
45, I heard some big power.
Maybe just not rev it out all the way.
Maybe just redline it.
I'm fine with that.
Maybe just redline it. God damn.
60. That ain't bad for an 87.
Hello everybody. Good morning. It is currently 6:15 in the morning and we are headed to Budds Creek Motocross Park. I was debating whether or not I was actually going to drive the Showtime Merc, and then you know what? I couldn't fall asleep last night because the idea of cheating just makes me sick. I'm not doing that. Luckily, my brother is coming with me, so I do have a follow car in case of a breakdown. Hopefully, I am not going to be updating you on the side of the road, and I'll be updating you when I'm at Budds Creek. We made it. The Showtime Merc is here. I'm here with my brother Victor and our friend Dan. I'm just happy it made it here. I wasn't trying to get here fast or anything like that. I just wanted to make it. But we're here. We're gonna go watch some races. I'll talk to you guys on our drive home.
Yeah, that's right. It's me again. It's Saturday, and we're going to a local car show. I got like a 40-some minute drive to get there, and I think everyone's going, minus Aiden, who just did a 3-hour road trip in his car, which is f***ing insane. But I'm proud to say, I think I got the showiest show car of the group. Come on, the hot rod. Y'all, just kidding. See you guys soon.
It's the day after fuel cell install, and I'm happy to report that the Conquest is running amazing. In fact, the more I drive it, the better it runs. So some of the other boys are going to a car show at 10 a.m. and I'm feeling good about this car, so that's what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna be taking this to a big car show. Is it the best idea? Probably not. I have faith in her. Give her a cold start. I am really happy on how this fuel cell turned out. I mean, I can't open it up because it needs a key, but it ended up looking very clean for how heinously we did it. But I'm gonna put you guys in the car and maybe film a little bit driving there and see how it goes. Second official test drive of it actually running good. For an 87 that's been sitting for a while, it drives straight. The suspension feels amazing. Like, I'm pretty happy with it. Good afternoon. It's day 5 of the Daily Driver Challenge. I will not be at that car meet. I'm going to an Irish festival an hour south here in a little bit. I still had to get my daily driving in. We'll run into the store real quick and get some stuff.
Uh-oh. What's happening this Saturday afternoon? So we're going after the other set of control arms I couldn't get to because that bolt wouldn't come out. Basically what you gotta do is drop the whole cross member. And I tried to actually put it in the other way, and it's designed that you can't get it past the actual cross member to put it in the other way. See how nice and loose it is? Papa John's not approved. So actually once you drop the cross member, which wasn't terrible, it's pretty easy to get to, so maybe that was the intention. New to me and control arm installed, much better.
I am driving to the parts store yet again. Gonna grab a thermostat, come back, put the thermostat in, take the AEM fuel pump out, and put the cheap new Amazon fuel pump in it. I got my thermostat. It cost me $7.90. But I'm starting with taking this old fuel pump out and putting the extra one I bought from the beginning. This is the
$30 pump. I bought 2 of them just in case something like this happened, and I'm using it now. AEM fuel pump is toast. I just realized that this is easier but also harder because now when I take the line off, it just pours fuel out of it. I'm gonna get that on and then I'm gonna drain the coolant and do the thermostat. Fuel pump is installed. Just check to make sure it works, and it does. Now let's tackle the thermostat. Guys, I just realized something very heartbreaking. There is a gaping hole in my thermostat housing, and I don't know if it was like that or if I dropped it. Well, I definitely dropped it. I don't know. I don't know if it...
You dropped it, man.
I don't know if it broke when I dropped it. It kind of looks like it was like that, all right? How it would seal, I don't know. Man, that is a mystery. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna seal up. Update from the Showtime Mark. We now have a 2.5-hour drive home. Now before leaving, I made sure everything was good. I just want to make sure oil wasn't milky. I didn't blow head gasket or anything like that. Made sure it still had oil. Popped open the radiator. There was damn near no coolant in it. I believe the Showtime Mark has developed a coolant leak. My speakers are now going in and out. Sometimes 1 works, sometimes 4 works, sometimes I have none. My phone is at 15%. I don't have a charger. This is going to be fun. Well, this is no bueno. My intake is currently sizzling. We're on the side of 95 right now. We're about an hour away from home. Thank God I have my brother here with me. I'm gonna let this thing cool off. It is hot. I had this thing overheated about 4 times. It would drop down to normal temperature and then just shoot right back up to full-on overheating. This might be another tow truck situation for the Showtime Merc. All right, we're back on the road again. I let it cool off. I topped it off with coolant. So we're moving again. The game plan now is to get off of 95. There's a side highway that kind of goes parallel to it the rest of the way home. So I'm gonna drive up, get on that exit, hop on that highway, and just limp this baby home. It is now 9 o'clock. We couldn't figure out how to make the other one work. It was just too messed up. We couldn't JB weld it because that would have taken 24 hours to cure, and we couldn't have welded it because it was cast aluminum. So I called up Kenny, and luckily Kenny had one. So there it is. New thermostat and new thermostat housing is started on there. I'm letting the silicone dry a little bit before I tighten it up, but yeah, that's pretty much done. Hopefully that fixes the overheating issue. If not, my next culprit would be the water pump, I guess, but we'll see what happens. Okay, we turned a 2-hour trip into a 4-hour trip because of this.
Just got home, so did cameraman, and that marks the biggest day of driving yet. I've driven this car 40 minutes away to a car show, 40 minutes to the shop, 40 minutes to get pizza and go to cameraman's house, and then 20 minutes back home. That's a lot of driving for this old piece of crap. Definitely need to bleed the brakes and fix the trans leak, but other than that, it's awesome.
It is the last day of the weekend. Conquest is at the apartment, as you can see. It's been a really long week. I pretty much worked on this car every single day this week, trying to iron out issues, trying to solve the fuel issue when the whole time it was, you know, the tank being rusty. We're gonna see if she starts up for me. We took the zip ties off the crimp connectors and that seemed to help a little bit. Please start. Okay, we're good.
Just say I let one of the other challenge contestants use my car so they could go get parts for their piece of junk Conquest, and had a mysterious issue of hitting a bump and ripping out the wheel well. So we're gonna take a look at this and see what kind of damage there is. And you would say, hey, no big deal, you have another one. I do not really have another one because the other ones were also fairly trashed. It does appear they're at least in one piece. Assuming that we actually did hit a bump too hard, it's telling me it's too freaking low. Might have to raise it up a little. Frustration.
Just filled her up. It's so weird filling it up from the back. It's doing it again. Remember how I was just saying I love this thing?
much to report. Cruising the Galaxy to the shop, just to tinker on some stuff and clean up and prepare for the week. It's doing great. No complaints as of right now, and I hope I don't jinx it by saying that.
Carnage is real. I think this just pops back in up here, maybe. This stuff's all broken. That looks like it's been dragging on the ground. Ugh, I think we'll be raising up this thing up about an inch. Last thing I'll be doing is working on this some more.
Oh my God, the car has sat here for literally an hour and a half. Oh, the leak's getting worse. I need the right O-ring so bad. But it's not gonna be here till Tuesday. We're just gonna be leaking for 2 more days.
It's Monday morning and my car will not start again. This time it won't even start when I do the wiggle the wire trick or hit the fuel pump trick.
Good morning. Another beautiful Monday of daily driving in our wonderful cars. Last night I really wasn't feeling the Galaxy. It was annoying me and I was tired of it. But this morning, there's just something about it that feels good. It's not from the 80s and it's not an import. And I don't know why that is. There's just something about today that makes me appreciate my American car. How about you?
My favorite part about my 80s car is that it's American. When I twist the key halfway, I hear a nice then it starts.
You hear a fuel pump?
I hear a fuel pump.
Oh, wow.
It's like, it's just one of those simple things that you don't appreciate until you don't have it. But I always have it, and I still appreciate it.
My old car just has a mechanical fuel pump. I don't even have to hear it. It's honestly great. It's really nice. So we're just gonna cruise our nice American cars to the shop and get started on a week's worth of work. So, man, I hope everyone else is having the same experience today.
It is Monday. I don't know what day of the challenge it is. We're doing pretty good. I don't know, man. This car might be the winner. I don't have much to film because knock on wood, not much has gone wrong.
I walked away from this because I was too frustrated. Debating getting rid of these coilovers. I gotta be honest, the boys really convinced me to put them on. I was ready to use these old Challenger stuff that they pulled off the Challenger. Honestly, it would have been a lot less headache as far as ripping off wheel well covers. But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna replace it. I'm gonna raise this sucker another inch. Probably means I have to raise the rack end another inch. Probably means I gotta redo the toe alignment. And hope we didn't damage anything too much. See if I can slap this back together with some zip ties and whatever. I think this is pretty messed up. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm hoping this ABS sensor still works. I did buy more of them, but all the little rubber bits that would fasten it into place, like here and back here, are toast. So we're gonna have to get clever with some zip ties or something. But hopefully it still works. I don't know. We'll know that when we check codes.
Josh, once again, needs to be saved. So, with that being said, motherfucking Showtime Merc sunglasses come off, and Toe Man's here. Let's go see if Josh gets pulling. Come on. One thing y'all gotta know about Toe Man, there ain't nothing more he likes than early 2000s pop. Let's go. That should be me holding your hand. Where the hell is this guy at?
Mr. Aiden has come to save me once again.
Call my voluptuous cookie.
Hello?
Hey man, say man, you call for a Toe Man?
I'm right behind you.
What? Holy sh**. God damn!
Hopefully this is the last time that Aiden has to pick me up.
Probably not. Come on, load her up.
All right, the boys say this is overkill, but I'm a little bit OCD. So what I did was I cut a piece out of the one that was destroyed, mashed the piece out of this one that's pretty much whole, and I'm stitching it together with zip ties, magical zip ties, and we'll slap it back in. And there we have the pseudo finished product. Zip ties are wonderful. All right, not terrible.
Josh has gotten Mr. Conquestical to the shop, and we have discovered that the fuel pump is not getting power through the factory wiring. And I'm going to solve that problem by just getting rid of that stupid factory wiring, and we're gonna wire the fuel pump to a toggle switch as simply as possible. I've got a relay right here. I'm gonna connect the relay to the battery, and the relay is fused, so don't worry about that. Then what we're gonna do is take the blue wire, run it to the power feed for the fuel pump, and then we're gonna run the black wire to a toggle switch that goes to a ground. So when you hit the toggle switch, it grounds out the circuit, makes it work, and it'll be perfect.
trim down the side. It's not too bad. I might grab the other piece and put it on the other side just for funsies. I'm gonna raise this thing up an inch. I don't think it'll be too bad. Yeah, then we'll see what the back looks like. Might end up raising that up an inch too.
Just hooked up the battery. Let's see if the time switch is magical.
We've got a toggle switch to control the fuel pump. Oh, foolproof.
Whoa! Are you in gear? You're in gear. You're in gear.
Oh, I heard the fuel pump turn off. That's crazy.
Well, the hose that was up is up once again, but what I think is happening is this hose right here going on top of this hose is the one that's leaking, because the bottom hose is wet, top one is dry. So I think that upper is leaking down, but I gotta fix that, and I'm pretty sure that goes to the back of the intake. So I'm not super stoked about that.
Josh is out and I am back in because my Galaxy's brakes are so bad. It does stop, but it stops when your foot is almost all the way to the floor, and you have to push the brakes with literally all of your leg strength for them to work. So I'm gonna bleed them a little more. I'm sure we've got some more air bubbles in there that I never really got all the way out. And if that doesn't get it, then I'm gonna adjust the hell out of the drums, because I should have a lot more pedal than I do. It sucks. We are back on the ground now. I've bled all the brakes. There was no air in there, so I adjusted the hell out of all the drums, so they're basically constantly dragging, more so than I think is good, but we're gonna see if it stops now. Oh, it stops so much better. It stops so good it shut the car off. Seems far better now. Much better. Still drum brakes, manual drum brakes in a 4,000-pound car. Still not awesome, but better. I lied, back on the lift because I wanted to take care of that tire rubbing, which I have now done. We now have exceptional clearance. We are back from test drive number 2, and I have adjusted this rear drum a little bit more and actually unadjusted the fronts, and it's perfect. It stops so much better, 10 times better than it did this morning. That's awesome. I'm very happy about that. I also trimmed the passenger inner fender so that the tire barely rubs anymore. I can't say it doesn't, it barely rubs.
Here it is. Here's the issue I was facing. So this goes to the back of the block, right down there. And yup, that was just spewing shit out. I mean, this entire hose. I didn't crank it down that hard and it split right here too. So what I'm gonna do is just go ahead and just block off all of that shit so I don't have this issue again. Let me tell you, this was a pain in the ass to get off. Thank God for Papa John's weird tools. I was able to get that out. So let's go ahead, cap that off, reassemble everything. I do have to go get another gasket, but hopefully the issue is now fixed. I got these EGR ports blocked off. I'm going to block them off on the intake as well. Got the old gasket taken off. Unfortunately, the only gasket that is close to us is at the hub, which is 45 minutes away. So unfortunately, I'm gonna be cheating. I'm gonna take the Dakota for low drive, go get a new gasket, bring it back here, slap it on, throw everything back together. Showtime Mart is back on the road. $25 and a delicious bowl of soup from Mama Refurb. We are back. Let's go ahead, throw this intake on. And pray to God, this fixes the issue Showtime Merc is facing. Everything is back together. Everything is hooked up, hopefully in the right place. Still getting used to working on 5.0s, but we'll start it up, see if I have a leak. The official test drive will be the drive home, but otherwise I'm calling it good.
Hey, you forgot something. Cut it off, Gary.
No wonder it was misfire.
All right, take 2. That sounds better.
It's all dry. The official test drive will be the drive home, but for right now, I'm calling that fixed. It's showtime, baby!
We are officially done week 1 of driving. It's Monday night, tomorrow's Tuesday morning, which will be the start of week 2. Now everybody, how has your week been? Papa John, first off?
My week's been pretty good. We went to a car show. The car's been running good. I did a couple trips on 95. We had a little mishap the other day. Somebody ran into a big pile of road apples and destroyed my inner fender well. I had to fix that today, and I think we're gonna raise the Magnum up an inch or 2 to to prevent that from happening again. There's road apples everywhere here in Mexico. And yeah, it was a good time.
Me and the Showtime Merc, we had an okay week. We had some ups, we had some downs. We had a silly little breakdown earlier in the week. However, Showtime Merc made up for it. Made the first half of the 2-hour drive, no problem whatsoever. On the drive home, that 2-hour drive turned into a 4-hour time. Got very hot, very hot. It's all good. Showtime Merc is back on the road. The show's going on.
I'm not gonna lie, my ups and downs were mostly downs this week. I pretty much worked on my car and broke down every day this week. But I think hopefully we finally have everything fixed and I'm having fun. We went to the car show together. The Conquest made it to the car show and made it back, so I'm pretty happy.
We might as well end the challenge here because I've been having a pretty smooth week. No problems, just driving around, having a good time. I cannot complain. How do you feel, Tom?
Not as good as you. The Galaxy started off strong, and then I put the wheels on it, and the alignment tried to kill me, but I fixed that. So the Galaxy and I have had some ups and downs. The brakes barely worked, but I have fixed that today, so I'm hoping it will be better. Some mornings and some days I love the car, and then some days I really regret picking this 60-plus-year-old vehicle because it's tiring to try and muscle old suspension and manual drum brakes on a 4,000-pound car everywhere you go. It gets a little old, but I'm sticking with it. I'm riding it out, especially because we have a big announcement to make. As of today, we have decided we're gonna take all 5 of our cars after these 4 weeks are done on Hot Rod Drag Week. Meaning we have to make the cars faster and we have to drive them every day for a week of road tripping and drag racing. So after this 4 weeks is up, we're gonna go on Hot Rod Drag Week, and in the process, we have to make our cars more drag raceable and maybe some of us a little safer, and it's gonna be awesome. So stay tuned to the Best Damn Automotive content on YouTube because we're having fun and it's only gonna get more fun from here. I appreciate you watching the show. We all love you. Check out Tom's Refurb Raw Patreon, check out Speedy's equipment, and check out tomsrefurb.shop, and I'll talk to you real soon. In fact, we'll talk to you real soon. Everyone say bye.
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 Good night.